Hello, and welcome back to more Hearthstone Ladder Climb. So today I mentioned that I made a zoo deck, and there's another reason why I want to play this deck as well. As you can see down here, I have a quest for Warlock, so I kind of want to do that as well. So I'm going to look at my zoo deck. Is this deck standard in any way? Not really, and I'll be honest, I haven't tested this particular iteration of the deck. So we'll see how it goes. I threw in a questing just for lols. I kind of want to see how that works for this deck. It probably will be absolutely... Actually, thinking about it, it's probably absolutely horrible. Yeah, no. That was a terrible idea. You know what? I've had some success in the past with a single Demon Fire. If you have two of them, it's not good. It's mostly good to buff up like a Voidwalker or a Flame Imp. But there you go. There's a whole bunch of different things that I would change to optimize this deck. For one, I'd have 2 Doom Guards, and potentially even 1 Urgent Commander at the end. Some of these 1-drops would be different. I do want a second Abusive Sergeant, because Abusive Sergeants are really good for this type of deck. So this deck is pretty aggressive. A lot of the 2s might also change around some. Would they, though? I don't know if they would. Nah, they might not change around too much from where they are. Honestly, aggressive 2s aren't that common. Leopard Gnomes would be nice to fit into here, but at the moment there's not really enough space. They might be worth swapping out an Owl or something for... A lot of the stuff after 2, though, is, you know, the 2s and 3s are pretty set in stone. I would like to get another Direwolf, I'm not gonna lie, which I haven't gotten in a pack. I've been unlucky to get, I got 1 in a pack, but I haven't got the second one in a pack. Amani Berserkers are also a little bit weird in this deck. In fact, as you can see, these decks are, I mean, all 3 of my decks are in flux. I'd say the other 2 decks are probably closer to complete than this one, because I've been focusing on using them more, because I honestly enjoy those styles better. But it is sometimes fun just to use what amounts to a super rushdown style every once in a while. In particular, in a game where the super rushdown style is actually really damn effective. So, let's get to it. These games will be significantly shorter than the other games that I've done, just by nature of the deck that I'm using. I've got to say, though, oh god, Zoo versus Zoo is absolutely hilarious. I don't think I want any of those in my starting hand. Oh, wow. Double Flame Imp is always good. Well. Let's get going, shall we? I would just like to point out that my hand will be mostly empty by turn 3. Just... Oh, dear lord. Oh god. Well, he did discard his Knife Juggler. I think I do have to try to kill his stuff, though, so... There's only one way to do that! Play more minions! Go! That's to be expected. And he hits face. Okay. That is not a good draw. tap. Ah, there we go. That's one of the few times that Mortal Coil has actually been useful. Mortal Coil is one of those spells that a lot of people say is really good, but I haven't had much success with it. It is good in the mirror matchup, though, for Zoo. Alright, so, taunt. There's no directional.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I think buffing this to kill the, Direwolf is good. Is it, though? Yes, it is.
I fight.
I may not be going for the face enough either. That's another point. However, considering that I started from behind, I think I need to be the one to play defensively, so there's that.
Do you need a blessing?
But it also means I shouldn't take super highly inefficient trades. However, putting up the defender is actually really good here. So yeah, may not be mana efficient, but later in the game, you're not going to get mana efficient. I think I should kill this.
I fight. Push forward.
What? Oh. A Zoo deck with Hellfire? What? Why would you get rid of your next turn play? I don't understand. However, I am perfectly okay with getting rid of my power overwhelming. Maybe I shouldn't have been okay with getting rid of my... Ooh, wow. Do I dare tap here? That puts me down to 9. Is there anything on 3 cards that would kill me from 9? It would have to be something like... he'd have 7 mana. Doomguard, Power Overwhelming, or, and you'd have to get really unlucky. No, you couldn't do that. Leroy, Power Overwhelming. Nope, that only does 10. But it's 5 mana. So, Leroy, Power Overwhelming plus another Charger would kill me. Or Soulfire or something like that. But he's already used both Soulfires. So, I don't think I can lose at 9 health. Unless he gets... Alright, yay. GG. I was about to be like, unless he gets really lucky with the RNG. Having the silence is good against other decks. It wasn't good there, but I know that it was just sitting in my hand for a long time, but that's just matchup specific. Because I almost feel like you can't win against a Druid running, well, I guess you can win because you'd win before then, but you couldn't win against a Druid. Oh dear. Really? It's not the same guy.
Your soul shall suffer.
Alright, I like... that, I think. Ah, there we go. That's a suitably aggressive opening.
Why do you call?
The light protects me.
2v2 is just so stressful. Can I just say that?
Put this apple on your head.
Alright, I think I killed both of those. Mostly because they're very, very, very scary. I could choose as well to Soulfire one of them and hit him for 4. No, because it looks like I need the cards.
I fight.
What I mean by I need the cards, well, I don't have plays. Why would you choose to...
Protects me.
That is strictly... Oh, okay. That's why. Oh god, really? Wow. Wow. Back-to-back Soulfires. Wow. Alright, I think I take the chance. Come on! Yes! Awesome. Knife Juggler, you controlled your own fate there. I guess you chose to live. Oh, well, not quite. You're still gonna die, probably. I would imagine. Again, this guy has made some weird choices. So that thing's getting soul fired. I guess Yeti was soul fires, which means Yeti first. Discarded the other soul fire. Not amazing, but
The light protects me. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
you know, I don't really care about those
We
minions
must
that you
cleanse
just
the Sunwell.
put on the board. I think I'm just gonna hit face. I've got a better board than you. I don't care how you trade it out. Because he can't deal with the buffed Yeti at all in any way.
Glory to the Sindora.
All right. Okay. So I think I start with the Mortal Coil on this. I can't get anything else to 1 HP. So I have 9 damage. So 4, I can get that down to 2. That doesn't help me any. If I tap, I still have enough to play everything. So I guess I can hit this and Mortal Coil if the draw doesn't give me anything good, which it didn't. So I almost did that in the wrong order. Interesting. Kill that. Get the Knife Juggler out there. It might have been better to hold the Knife Juggler back. Ow. Ow. Interesting.
I greet you.
Personally, okay, do I want to do Doomguard, discard both of these? Sure. Do I dare tap? 8 damage with 1 card. Not possible. Alright. I guess I tap. I guess I get the abusive out before
Get in there and fight, maggot.
playing the Doomguard. And I hit that. I think I have the advantage here. Think. No, because he's going to be able to draw 2 cards a turn, and I'm not. I've got to tap here. I need to get stuff on the board.
A paltry task.
Yeah. 5 damage from 1 card. Entirely possible.
For the crusade! We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So I've got 5, 7, 11, 5, 9, 11, 13. Beautiful.
Sever my wrath. A paltry task. Your soul shall suffer.
Wonderful. I think I'm going to do one more. I do want to do a non-mirror matchup, thank you very much. Even though, then again, this deck is not one to actually have mirror matchups, because, again, it's not... There's many different variations on the Zoo deck, so... Depending on what you expect to be going up against, and what you expect to do better against, and how you expect to do better against what you expect to do better against, as well. If that makes any sense. There's more control-y styles, there's more aggressive.
I must protect you.
Fleet Bacon.
Your soul shall be
That is an amazing name. Oh my god, that is awesome. So, for those of you who don't know why that's amazing,
Why do you fall?
well, I'll let you just Google it to figure out. There should be videos of it. Put it this way, if you're a fan of StarCraft, you should know what that is. If you're not a fan of StarCraft, well then, whatever. Thank you? Question mark?
Get in there and fight, maggot.
What in the hell kind of deck is this?
The light
Alright.
protects me.
Is this a mill deck? Mill means that you try to get your opponent to overdraw. But why in the hell would you play a,
I fight.
naturalize on a Voidwalker? In what world is that ever right? In what world is that ever the best play that you can make? What kind of deck is this? I am so confused.
I fight.
I am confused. Yep, this is definitely some kind of mill deck, isn't it? Thank you for letting me draw cards.
The light protects me.
So then the idea is that if you're milling and you make yourself draw, you'd need... Do I just YOLO Doomguard here? YOLO. I hate that phrase. Why in the hell did I say that? No, I feel like putting that between those is probably better. Yes!
I fight.
There's not really anything a druid has here that could wipe me out easily. On 5 mana. He could certainly slow me down from this position with Swipe, or Starfall, or...
I can see.
Woohoo! And that is why you don't feed a zoo cards. Oh dear. Well, I think I'll wrap it up. Actually, how long has this been? I don't know if this has been long enough. I should really time these things. It probably actually hasn't been that long, has it? I'll do one more. Sure. One more. One more. Zoo is so strong. This is actually kind of silly. But what you'll find is, at the higher levels of play, or just based on research that I've done, and also based on some of the stuff that, I did last season at rank 10, at that rank, everyone actually knows to always mulligan for Zoo. And not just that, they know that they have to play differently against Zoo. And they know how to identify Zoo early, and they aren't, you know, there's more defined decks, so people know what they're doing a little bit better. And can predict what you're going to do a little bit better. So at the higher rank levels of play, Zoo isn't quite as effective. But at the low levels, it just kind of steamrolls. It's basically Zoo is the deck in the meta to keep other decks honest. You know? As long as Zoo is a thing, which I don't see it not ever being a thing. As long as a card game allows for an aggressive style deck like this, as long as any game allows an aggressive style in any way, there are going to be strategies that revolve around it. Whether or not that strategies, those strategies are, you know, healthy for the metagame or not is another question. And wow, it is taking a long time to find an opponent. Okay. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Let's try again. Come on. There we go. Huh. Maybe there's just not that many people on right now? Or did it glitch out and...
Gul'dan versus Garrosh. Victory or death. Your soul shall be mine.
Okay then. It might have actually been right to throw back the Urgent Squire there. Just as a side note.
The light protects me.
So it's an aggro warrior. Oh dear. He's in trouble. The Demon Fire is going to make one of these two Flame Imps absolutely beastly. Unless he... Cleave is 2, I think. So that might actually be a problem. And I think I just hit face. Oh wait, I forgot that it didn't give taunt. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's still a 5-4. Might have been right to not do that play as well. Alright, so I think I kill this one. And then take the 2 out of 3 that Knife Juggler, Urgent Squire kills one of the 2 of them. Yeah.
The light protects me.
66% chance fail. That's actually a pretty big deal. In fact, that's a really big deal. Damn. I wonder if there's any better way of doing that. No, I needed the knife to not hit his face to make that work. Alright. Dark Iron Dwarf was probably correct there. I just played that way too fast. Use the Dark Iron Dwarf to kill the Korkan Elite. Almost couldn't remember the name of it there. But it's a Korkan Elite.
Let the pain speak to me.
Ah, right, because other aggro decks have to work in card draw. That's actually probably the biggest advantage of Warlock aggro is the life tap. So yes, using the yeah. Which one of these do I kill? Or do I go face? So that's 3 damage, so I'm down to 9. That's probably too low. So do I give him card draw? Yes, because I don't want him hitting my 1-1. Which this will be a 1-1 after this turn. I only want him to draw 1 card. Wow, I got to low life quickly. This did not go very well, actually. So far. Not saying that I've lost yet, but I'd say that my chances of winning are pretty low. I think I've got a tap here. Alright. Mortal Coil. No. That is a lot of damage in my hand. That's 4, 8, 10, 14. No. That would not be right in any way. So I think the play is to... Ah, no, the play is to kill that, so then what order do I want to... I guess I just do that, discard my Power Overwhelming to kill that, and hit that. I maybe should have cashed in the 6 on the face as well, but I'm low enough that that 2 damage could probably matter. I am also screwed if he has any kind of AoE, but actually that is why this Amani Berserker is nice in this deck, is because he has to kill it with the AoE, unless it's like Brawl or some crap like that, which I can't imagine his deck running. It might though. I have seen aggro decks running AoE, even self-damaging AoE, just for those situations where they lose control of the board. Slam. Interesting. I guess Slam's kind of like Mortal Coil for that deck. Is this just a mid-range that happened to get a really, really fast start? Like, really fast start? Do I tap? Yes. There is no merit in using that, so...
Who you want me killed?
There might be some merit to using the Mortal Coil next turn, if I survive. It is very possible that I will lose here. Wow, I wonder if I did anything wrong this game. Because I don't feel like I should be losing this badly. Ow. Ow. Yikes. Ow. Aww. Really? Wow. Wow. Alrighty. Well, I hate leaving it on a loss, but I think on that note, I will see you guys next time.